You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Let's discover hardcover month, but it's this enough so you can know what's up in the hood.
My name is Simone Nicosia. I'm 16 years old and I'm a junior at Lane Tech.
My name is Donna Garcia. I am 16 years old and I'm a junior.
Hello, my name is Valeria Rivera and I am 16 years old and I'm a junior.
My name is Abraham Martinez. I am 24 years old.
Hi, my name is George. I'm 16 years old and I'm a junior.
Hi, my name is Lauren and I'm 28 years old.
My name is Ny'Jari, Wright, and I am 21.
My name is Peter Kuttner. I am 81 plus.
My name is Jane. I'm 25 years old.
In my free time, I like to text my friends. I like to scroll on social media, specifically TikTok. I like to send videos to George and talk to my mother and maybe sometimes do homework, but not really.
Not much. I like listening to music though, and I like going on walks with my dogs.
My free time, I usually just spend it with my nephew, taking care of him or just listening to music.
I love to cook. I love to go out and dine. Big fan of coffee in general. Enjoy watching a rave film or reading a book.
In my free time, I like to talk with my friends or just hang out with them in general and maybe play video games.
In my free time, I love to watch movies, draw, cook, go for walks, ride bikes, swim, all kinds of things.
I like to do a lot of things. Creative writing is one, filmmaking, photography, and I guess cooking. Cooking would be one. Yeah, I find that enjoyable.
Goodness. In my free time, I like to hang out with my friends. I like to read. I like to go to the lake and go outside. What else do I like to do? I like to watch TV and like films and movies.
So I really don't like it with everything that's happening with like ICE and like Trump defunding things and the violence that's been happening. Obviously I don't like it, and yeah, it's like, it sucks to see, so.
Ooh, actually, I'm quite scared. I don't like what's going on right now. Like, it's a law that's going on right now, so for a student in high school to be thinking about like the government and like whether or not we're okay, like that's a lot.
I think the way the world is right now is very sad, and the way the government has been working has not been really fair towards its people, and I think it's affected a lot of people in the world.
It's very complicated. Not a lot of attention to a lot of things that matter, or that should matter. We're focusing on a lot of wrong things, and I think it's better to have a better outlook to brighter things.
I feel like the state of affairs in the world right now is messed up, as there's like so much hatred going around right now, and a lot of people are trying to cause division between like minorities, when in reality it's not like a minority versus minority issue, when in reality it's more of a class issue where the people in the higher classes are kind of like attacking those at the bottom and putting us in like worse and worse situations.
I would say what I feel bad about in the world is, the class systemicism and hunger and the whole ICE stuff and wars and just kind of everything, I would say.
I feel like the world is going through obviously a bit of a challenge where we're seeing discrimination of all negative perspectives And I honestly feel like there's a clear and somewhat common sense answer to the solution or the predicament we're in. But obviously, those who are in power or those who have that say so would rather take a different route than one that I or many others may feel is the necessary course of action that should be taken.
Well, the world's pretty crazy right now, and the world is getting harder and harder for people to deal with just with the simple, basic things of life, of food, clothing, health.
How do I feel about the state of the world? I don't feel great about it. It's hard to stay positive. I think it's really hard to stay positive about the world right now because there's so much going on. They keep saying we're living in unprecedented times, meaning climate change and social injustice, and they're coming for so many people's rights, and it's really hard to stay positive and it's really hard not to be angry about just the way that they're coming for so many different people.
Something I do to take my mind off this is like FaceTiming my friends. I love to do that because they always make me laugh. I like to go shopping, especially like window shopping because, money. But I like to shop a lot. I like buying clothes, especially online. I feel like it's easier to do it online than in person. And talking to my mom. I love talking to my mother. I feel like she always helps me out.
What's something you do to take your mind off of these things?
There's not much, but like hang out with friends and like just focusing on school and what like I can control mostly.
Usually I just spend time with friends talking, or I just try to find alone time and really reflect on things.
I like to watch the Champions League. I like to listen to a full-length album. Cooking helps a lot. Work, surprisingly enough, I enjoy my work, so that'll do.
Like I said before, I like to hang out with my friends and just talk to them, as I feel like they always like lift up my mood, and it doesn't even have to be someone I'm close to. Just as long as we can like vibe and I can have an interaction with someone, then I feel like it just helps a lot.
I love to lay down in my cozy bed and put on some incense and some nice music and do a little drawing and text my friends.
I write about a place where I am able to thrive in, and I guess you can call it escapism. I basically use my creative writing as an outlet to do that, to basically escape into a place or this world where I can, I just feel comfortable and I feel most like myself, and life isn't too hard.
I do love spending time with my family. I have 2 daughters and a son. I have 3 grandchildren among them, 2 of them grown, 1 just 9 months old. Everybody lives close to each other, and it's wonderful to see them. I'm really happy the way they're all growing up. Some of them, all of them, are social activists in their own way.
Well, kind of what I do in my free time, like it is hanging out with friends, and sometimes it is just talking with friends about it, talking through it, being able to voice those concerns and voice those, like the feelings of discomfort, and like knowing that you have a community that also feels that way is really helpful. But in terms of taking my mind off of it, also Friends does that, when you just get to laugh and like do things that are not so heavy all the time. But also just sometimes being by yourself, going to the lake, or reading, or distracting yourself is really, really helpful.
But I would probably say your grandparents because, like, especially if you, while they're still here, because, you know, like, their time left on earth is limited. So I think, you know, reach out to them, see them when you can, you know, tell them you love them every once in a while. Just let them know that you think about them.
Their family and what they have with them, like the fact that they're able to have water, they have food, they have home, shelter, education.
One small thing I think people should appreciate more is family and friends and just being able to spend time with them when you still have them with you.
Food. I think that people eat to eat and not to nurture themselves. Maybe because I'm in the restaurant business, but I think that and a little more compassion. Compassion is needed.
One small thing in life I think people should appreciate is those moments of laughter that you get. Like, I feel like now in the world there's just so much negative stuff going on that it's important to just relax and laugh. Like, it doesn't even have to be at a special environment. Just when you're at home talking with your family, or if you're out with your friends and they say something like really funny that causes you to giggle or even burst out laughing, I feel like people should try to have that more and just appreciate that.
One small thing in life that I think that people should appreciate. I would say getting a little treat, treating yourself to a little croissant, getting a slice of pie. It makes a whole lot of difference in my day.
Time. People should appreciate time because that's one thing we don't get back, and every second counts. Literally, time is money. For real, for real.
I think people should better appreciate the plight of others. If we're lucky enough to have a place to live and decent clothing and health care, we should understand not everybody has that.
One small thing. I think appreciating the connections that you have with people that aren't even with friends, just like strangers. You know, like I'm a server at a restaurant, and I think connecting with those people, even just for an hour, is really, I think, valuable. Like, you just learn a lot about people, and it's really cool to meet people from different backgrounds. And I think that that's one thing. Maybe another thing would be like protecting your peace. I think people don't honor as much as they maybe should. I think it's hard to do, to protect your own peace and to not get angry, especially when you're directly targeted by the government. It's hard to not be stressed by that, but I think one of the best things you can do is just have a moment to yourself and a moment with your friends and just like really find that positivity or like that peace just for a moment. I think is really powerful.
Some advice I would give is to take that risk. Don't, because you'll probably regret not doing it more so than regret actually doing it. So take that risk.
Any comments? Just to stay safe, help in any way you can, and just be very grateful.
I think you should just really always try your best and just be yourself and stay true to yourself.
Be nice to each other, understandable, have empathy, and be curious. No need to judge. Just curiosity.
Try your hardest whenever you can, because you're probably not going to get anywhere if you're just putting in half effort all the time.
Go for a swim. Go walk on the grass barefoot. You see a butterfly, observe it. Watch it's doing. Watch the chipmunks. It's just mindfulness is what I'm gonna get. Live in the moment.
A lot of advice I've been getting recently is to do me. Be yourself as much as you can. Those who gravitate towards you are meant to be, whether they're there long term or short term, they're meant to be for that moment. And as long as you keep going, you never truly fail.
Yeah, don't stop fighting. And if you're not fighting yet, get out there and do it.
I mean, I don't have any advice that's not well said by other people, more well said by other people, but I would say just be kind to everyone.
Flowers. My name is Deontay Moore.
My name is Deontay Williams.
And this video is to show exactly how many opinions it is about the word respect.
From my point of view, respect is like when you treat somebody like how you want to be treated, and what's respect? Classy, ladylike, or gentlemanlike, something like that, and you respect one another.
Respect is, from my point of view, is learning to talk when it's appropriate to talk. Respect is knowing how to listen. Respect is showing other people that you can respect yourself, respect the people around you, learning how to be a young lady, a young man. Respect is knowing the rules of wherever you at or whatever facility you in and following those rules.
My name is Malika, and respect is how you show yourself.
Respect is when you and another person or you and people are able to listen to each other
think respect means that when you, respect means that you have respect for your elders, you have respect for yourself, you care about yourself, you care what others think about you, and that's what I think respect is. And when you have respect, you're more successful.
Okay, in my opinion, respect is the way that you expect people to treat you and how you treat people. It has to do with self-respect. That's the biggest thing. In order to respect others, you have to have respect for yourself.
Respect is when you talk to someone that you want to be talked to. You treat somebody with kindness the way you want to be treated back.
Respect is when you're being polite to others, being kind to others, and treat others how you want to be treated.
To me, respect is how you show yourself to others, how you can show respect by being nice to others and respecting elders, like for example not cursing in front of elders and etc.
To me, self-respect is, to me, respect is self-respect. Cause that's just me. I love myself. If you don't respect yourself, you can't respect others.
My view on respect is to have the decency to show what manners you was brought up in at the home.
To me, respect is, like he said, respecting yourself, respect the females and adults.
So the Peace Corner Youth Center, we are an after-school drop-in center for students ages 6 to 18. We're really just a safe place for them to go, give food, give fellowship, learn from mentors, just get kids engaged in things that they'd never be engaged with. The Archbishop of the Catholic Church, he came to Chicago and he said he wanted to do something on the West Side. So I think like in 1991, he came and he established the Peace Corner Youth Center. So for this school year, we have around 300 kids signed up. I would say on a day-to-day, we usually get like 30 to 40, but on like a Friday where it's just really nice outside, we might see like 70, 80 kids. It gets packed.
Everybody here is cool. It's a good bond with everybody. They look out for you, and it's a cool place to hang out after school.
I heard that it was a really good place for like children to get off the streets and stuff. It felt like it was a good thing to do.
So with the addition of me, Jake, and AC, we were really the people who were holding programming. I want us to be a center that does everything. So in terms of like getting people jobs, getting people roles, exposing them to the arts, the sciences, business, where I really see at least my role taking it is connecting kids with individuals, partners, companies that can really put them on to the next generation of what they can be doing.
They have basketball, painting, a dance group, and other activities. They create their own activities for real.
A student story that inspired me, I'll say Serve. This kid's been coming here since he was 4. And in terms of everything that I've done, he's always been one of the kids that's leading it. And he's 11 years old, but he'll show more initiative than I've seen high schoolers, even grown people do. And he'll start coding. He's the captain of our drone team. Like, he's always looking for a chance to be engaged. And even when I look back at how I was at his age, I wasn't doing anything like that. Like, I was just trying to sit at home, watch TV, play the game. But he's always looking for more opportunities.
Cause really, my parents always wanted more for me, so I just decided to be the best I can and stay off the streets, really.
So he really pushes me to do more in my field, because I gotta feed him. Like, he keeps wanting opportunities I can't slack on my end. Kids are so smart that you're always learning new stuff about yourself, new stuff about how the world works, new stuff about like how you need to approach people. Like, every day it's something new. And there's no telling what I'm gonna learn in a given day from somebody who's 6 years old, somebody who's 10. And I think it's just interesting, you know, the kids are just such personalities. It's always great talking with them that you really never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, we're at the Peace Corner on Madison and Laverne. Open to ages 6 to 18. So if you're in college, if you're in high school, because I know this is gonna be at the Austin College and Career Academy, and you wanna come by, feel free to do so. We're gonna be doing summer programming 9 to 5. We got an open gym. I do STEM stuff, so if you like doing coding, robotics, aerospace, if you like painting, we do everything here. So come by, we'd be happy to have you.